So I wanted to make this video to kind of follow up my last video, since there were a few things I wanted to say that I felt like I didn't have time to in my last video. I mean, the last video I made was probably the longest I've ever made before, and that shit took a while. And even with everything I said in that video, I still didn't cover everything. But I wanted to just go over how hypocritical a lot of people are being when it comes to this Charlie Kirk thing. And it's not just the MAGA people. I'm seeing a lot of hypocrisy from people in general. I've also seen a lot of people really minimizing the things that Charlie Kirk said and really minimizing the impact his words had, and just overall doing a lot of revision when it comes to his image, whether they be conservatives, Christians, Christian conservatives, or just apolitical people in general. Even white liberals who you would think theoretically would be on our side are just acting like we all just disagreed with Charlie Kirk. A lot of people, at least in my view, are just being hypocritical, or at least not acting in line with the morals they claim to have. So let's start this off with free speech. So anyone who is aware with the conservative side of politics knows that one of the things these people love to go on and on about is free speech. They claim that they fully believe in the freedom of speech and will fight to make sure every American can have the freedom of speech. I mean, Charlie Kirk himself even said this: hate speech does not exist legally in America. There's ugly speech, there's gross speech, there's evil speech, and all of it is protected by the First Amendment. Keep America free. Not only do conservatives love freedom of speech, but they also hate cancel culture. Conservatives even hate cancel culture so much that earlier this year, a white woman called a little black boy the hard R, and these people gave her damn near $1 million for that shit, saying that this is the end of cancel culture and she's fighting for free speech. This is free speech, right? Hate speech is free speech, you know, fuck cancel culture, all that dumb shit. Until Jimmy Kimmel makes a joke about Trump, or someone isn't just glazing Charlie Kirk. Then you either get suspended from a career that you built over the past couple of decades, or you get fired from your job. And if you haven't been fired yet, people want to get you fired. And they're so dedicated to this that they will dox you and find you just to make sure they ruin your life for having an opinion about Charlie Kirk that they do not like. Even the vice president himself, JD Vance, is telling people to go out there and call people's employers if they say something about Kirk that isn't all that great. And there's even an entire website called charliesmurderers.com. There is an entire website called charliesmurderers.com. Only one person got to Charlie Kirk, but now everybody's included. And on this website, they will dox you and find all your personal information, like your phone number, emails, your home address, pictures of what you look like, where you work at. They want to know everything about you so they can ruin your life just because you aren't glazing Charlie Kirk and calling him the second coming of Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know if these people realize, but the people who don't like Charlie Kirk, myself included, aren't these crazy radical leftists. We just don't like somebody who made $1 million business off of spreading hatred and causing division. And again, a lot of the people that I am seeing personally, they aren't celebrating that he's gone. They just don't care about him being gone. And to me, it's like, should these people be made to care that an evil man will no longer be able to spread his lies and hatred? That's not the same thing as celebrating. Now, don't get me wrong, there definitely are people out there who are celebrating his death and making jokes. I've definitely seen a lot of that as well.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no white man dying. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking white boy dying.
Which again, no matter how much I didn't like the dude, I'm not celebrating his death. You know, it didn't make my day better. I'm not hip hip hooray. That shit doesn't affect me. It doesn't make my life better in any way. But like, should these people really be doxxed over this? I mean, y'all make fun of George Floyd every goddamn day and don't nobody say a thing about it. Oh, my bad. It's free speech when you mock the death of an innocent black man, but it's hate speech when you're indifferent to a racist white man dying. Got it. Also, this whole Christian thing is bothering me a bit too. Now, I am not Christian or religious in any way. I do not subscribe to any religion. I have read parts of the Bible, but I haven't read it cover to cover or anything. But I am very confused as to why so many people are comparing Charlie Kirk to Jesus Christ. Like, there are people out there saying that his death is similar to Jesus' death, and the left, they better be afraid of what's out there, what's gonna come for them. You know, because all these people think they're gonna be God's warriors in some holy war against the radical left. God damn, you niggas be so lame. I deadass saw a nigga say that Charlie Kirk would be Jesus' 13th disciple.
I would say if Charlie Kirk lived in the biblical times, he'd have been the 13th disciple.
Like, bro, come on, man. No, he wouldn't. In my personal opinion, if Charlie Kirk was around back then, he would be nailing Jesus to that cross. And vice versa. If Jesus was here right now, he probably wouldn't fuck with a lot of y'all. If we really being honest. Y'all some real hateful ass people. Like, is this shit not blasphemy or something? I mean, I don't know. I'm not Christian. You know, I don't be at church or nothing. So, you know, let me know something. But I would have thought that there's no human that can really be on Jesus's level. Especially not somebody like Charlie Kirk. But, I mean, hey, man, I ain't Christian. Like, hey, again, let me know something. I ain't Christian. I don't be reading the Bible. I ain't church, none of that shit. Let me know what's going on, because where in the Bible do it say just be racist and God loves that? I mean, we don't know what y'all, man. Damn. Again, I'm not a Christian, so I could just be ignorant to all this stuff. I've only read parts of the Bible, but I just couldn't imagine Jesus. If he really is the way all of you describe him to be, then I couldn't imagine Jesus actually liking Charlie Kirk. And if you are Christian out there and it's not a representation of your religion, y'all really need to call some of this shit out, because they really making y'all look bad. I know there are a lot of good Christians out there, but I'm telling you, bro, every day these MAGA people, they really ruin y'all image, bro. They the reason people leaving Christianity. I guarantee that, bro. I'm telling you. Another thing, again, is the revision of Charlie Kirk's image. Now, anytime people bring up Charlie's own words, you know, his own quotes, his famous quotes, things that he said out of his own mouth that you can find all over the internet, there are clips of it everywhere. They'll say, imagine if someone put your worst clips in a compilation after you died.
You don't get it, do you? We are all Charlie Kirk.
Or a lot of them will say, my favorite, you're taking him out of context. Right, sure, out of context. I don't really understand what context is needed when you make up a fucking lie saying that prowling blacks target white people for fun.
Happening all the time in urban America. Prowling blacks go around for fun to go target white people. That's a fact.
Newsflash, that doesn't fucking happen. What is really the context needed when you say black people were better in the 1940s under subjugation, when they had less rights?
Right, when blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous, there was less break-ins. Why is that?
So I'm sorry, are you trying to say that blacks thrive under subjugation?
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm asking you the question. The data shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad, it was evil, but what happened? Something changed.
What's the context? What am I supposed to be getting? Like, are we being serious? What's the context? Like, am I missing something? Like, bro, this dude, he doesn't even think that there are starving children in the United States. Somebody brought that up to him and he said that's not true.
Do you think that there should be free school lunch for all children?
No.
Why?
Of course not. Because parents should feed their kids, not the government.
What if they can't?
Go get a job.
A child?
The parents should go get the job. Yeah. This is important. I don't believe
they have jobs and they can't support their children stare because the minimum wage is so low.
No, you are a dumb dude.
What's the context, buddy? And then with that said that any kid that is hungry shouldn't be provided a free school lunch by their school. He's saying no to free school lunches for kids. I mean, bro, what is the context? I don't like, bro, people really pretend like these are just opinions you just agree or disagree with. Like the nigga said he likes pineapple on his pizza. When somebody brought up that there are children in America who are hungry, who do not eat on a regular basis, he claimed that that was false. And then said that they shouldn't be provided free school lunches. Like, this is the guy that's like Jesus? If Jesus was here and he heard that there were children in the United States that were hungry, he would be like, nah, fuck that. Man, them niggas gonna have to figure some shit out. Like, are we being serious? And just one thing before I end the video. That is 100% a thing. I used to go to school with people who the only time they ate was the free breakfast and the free lunch at school. They got to school hella early, so they made sure they got that free breakfast. If they was letting niggas get in line a second time, they was in that line a second time. Same thing at lunch. We had the free lunch. If they was letting niggas get seconds, they was in that bitch a second time. So it's easy to pretend like children aren't starving when the people around you are all good, but there are kids out there who they don't have food at home. The only time they eat is at school. Plus, school provides everything anyway. You're there for 8 hours. They can at least feed you. But, you know, I don't know, man. Let me know something. Maybe I'm wrong about some shit. Please tell me down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notifications for this video. On the road to 2,000 subscribers. Like and sub so we can get there. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks to everybody's been subscribing. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time. Boom.